In 1590, a man returned to the English colony he had left behind and found it empty. No people, no bodies, no sign of a struggle. Just a single word, carved into a wooden post. More than 100 men, women, and children had vanished, and he never saw his family again. In 1587, a group of English settlers, over 100 of them, including women and children, arrived on Roanoke Island, off the coast of what's now North Carolina. Their governor was a man named John White. This was England's ambitious attempt to plant a permanent foothold in the New World, and it started badly. The colonists were short on supplies, relations with the local indigenous peoples were tense and, in places, openly hostile, poisoned by the violence of an earlier English expedition. Within weeks, it was clear they wouldn't survive the coming years without help. So White made an agonizing decision. He sailed back to England for supplies, leaving behind the colonists, including his own daughter and his infant granddaughter, Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the Americas. He expected to return within months. But England was at war. The Spanish Armada was bearing down, and every available ship was seized for the defense of the nation. White was stranded, frantic, unable to get back. 3 long years passed before he finally reached Roanoke again. He landed in August 1590, as it happened, on his granddaughter's 3rd birthday, and he found nothing. The settlement was deserted. The houses had been taken apart, not destroyed. There were no bodies, no graves, no signs of battle. The colonists' boats were gone. It looked less like a massacre and more like a planned departure. And then White saw it. Carved into a post of the palisade, a single word, C-R-O-A-N. Nearby, on a tree, the letters C-R-O. Here's the crucial part that often gets lost. That word wasn't a mystery to White at all. CROATOAN was the name of a nearby island and of the indigenous people who lived there, a group who had been relatively friendly to the English. What's more, White had left explicit instructions. If the colonists moved, they should carve their destination, and if they left in distress, they should also carve a cross. There was no cross. In other words, the colonists appear to have left a clear, calm message saying exactly where they had gone. And this is the tragedy. White tried to sail to CROATOAN, and a violent storm struck. His ships were battered, his crew refused to continue, and he was forced to turn back to England. He never returned to the New World. He died without ever learning what happened to his daughter and granddaughter. The one man with the strongest motive to find them, holding a clear clue to their whereabouts, was turned away by the weather, and the search was effectively abandoned. So, what became of them? Most historians today believe the least mysterious answer is also the most likely. Facing starvation, the colonists split up and assimilated into nearby indigenous communities, quite possibly the CROATOAN people. Archaeological digs have turned up tantalizing English artifacts at nearby sites, and there are later reports of indigenous groups with fair-haired members and European-style skills, though none of it is conclusive. The vanishing may never have been a vanishing at all. They may have simply survived by ceasing to be English. Roanoke is sold to us as an eerie disappearance, but the truth may be sadder and stranger than a ghost story. Not a colony that was swallowed by the wilderness, but one that walked into it, left a note, and was never followed. The clue was there all along. Nobody came back to read it.